Hello and welcome to FIFA Save My Life. Yes, we are back. We have a 90 rated Italiano legend at drop today. We have Barzagli has dropped from Juventus. This guy, Italian, is an amazing looking card, guys. 90 rated. End of era, so the guy is on his way out, unfortunately. We had similar ones earlier on in the season. If you remember, we had Tim Howard and Petr Cech both drop as end of eras. This is yet another end of era, and yeah, this is a sexy looking Italian moped of a car, of a Ferrari slash everything sexy Italiano. So yeah, we have a great Italian card drop. I am going to do it for you today and review it. Now, when I do it, I've used some of my own cards in there that I just want to get rid of, keep costs down for me. I will let you know which ones they are, and then you can swap in a very similar amount for just a player in the same league or different. The good news is the players I've done is actually brought the chemistry down. So again, obviously, if you put someone in similar, they'll put the chemistry back up again. But there you go. Because I just wanted to rush, get this done, because it's a good card and I want to use it tomorrow and the next day ready for weekend league, because he looks really good. I have Florenzi on the right back, and I also have Douglas Costa now just in front of him, so I've got a little Italian triangle going on in front. I'm even tempted to go and get Donnarumma instead of Lloris, the 89 Donnarumma card, because then I've got like a little Italian side to me. Little Italian side. I could become like the Godfather. You want a favor? You want a favor from me? I will do Barzagli for you. Yes, I will. Let's get on with doing Barzagli. So we've got two sides to this bad boy. We've got a Juventus side, we've got an Italian side. So again, we've got the Juventus side, which we'll start with. You need one Juventus player. You need 2 team of the weeks, which makes it a bit more expensive, and you've got 85 and 80, so not overly excited. And again, there's only 2 sides to this. The second side, I think, is only just 85 and 80, so brings the cost way down. So how did we solve the first one? Like I said, keep in mind, I've dropped a couple of players in that I had already, and, well, most of them I had already, but I've managed to make it up. I've gone for mainly a Premiership-y type team, because that's who I had in my my arsenal, to be honest. So we start in goal with Edison, 86 rated. We've got Otamendi in front of him with David Luiz. We have Company. We have Inform Sigurdsson. We have Fabinho, and then on the right hand side we have the Romanian Messi. We have Max as our left winger as our next Inform, 82 rated, so he's cheap. And we have Confit, and we have Jesus up front, or Jesus, and next to Mandzukic is our Juventus player. So it is as simple as that, guys. That then gets you the pack, which is, I've got a dead on 85 and 80 on that one. So like I said, with the player that I've used, obviously the Romanian Messi there on the right wing, just to get rid of him. He's an 85 card. You can swap in, I think you can get 84, 85, and you'll be able to swap him in. Someone like Caldrado or someone like that on the right side, you'll be able to swap straight in, and it will actually give you better chemistry than this. So there you go. But that completes that one, and you get a Prime Gold Players Pack for that, which I can tell you now, I got nothing. I got absolutely nothing. There you go. I've got Bernard and Bernard, really. Not a lot. So there you go. Sell them all. And off we go. So we're on to number 2 of 2. So we're in 2 of 2. Or as the Italians say, 2 of 2. So we're going to start with, like I said, it's basically one Italian player needed in this whole thing. So we've gone kind of Italian anyway, so we've got some Italian players. We've got 80 rated, 80 chemistry, sorry, and 85. And again, I've gone for a slightly French theme on this one because they are dirt cheap at the moment, guys. It's dirt cheap, and there's a few Italian players playing in the French league, so it made it nice and easy. So we go with Lopez in goal. We have Ruffier at right back, the goalkeeper. We have Marquinhos, we have Kimbert, we have Mandana, also goalkeeper at left back. We have Tuvian, we have Naldo. Now that's a player I've swapped in because I just don't want him anymore, never going to use him. So I swapped him in, 88 rated. You can find cheaper and swap him in as long as he's French or in the French leagues. I've got Douglas Costa again, swapped him in. He's Juventus, and again I've got. So yeah, you can swap in an 86 there. You got Fekir 85. You got Draxler. And our Italian player is Balotelli with the nice hair. And Balotelli completes that and gives you 85 and 81. So like I said, people like Costa and other players like in there that aren't matching up particularly are bringing this down. So again, if you want to swap in your own player for that type of thing, you'll only take the chemistry up and make it easier for yourself. But that completes it, and again gives you a mega pack, which again I can tell you now I got absolutely nothing from. So you get nearly 100 grand's worth of packs for this, which is decent, apart from the fact that you do not get anything. So we complete him. And then we have a lovely pink glow to give us the Barzagli card. And he's a great card. His headline straight away is obviously he's 90 rated centre back. Comes out like an old man. But you've got 83 pace, which is very good for a defender, to be fair. We have 45 shooting, which we don't care about too much. We have 65 passing, 68 dribbling, 94 defending, and 88 physical. That is pretty much everything you want to see in a defender, in a central defender, guys. That is pretty bog standard, but at the same time, pretty much OP for everything that you need for a central defender. So let's have a look at his proper stats and give him a good go. He's got a low medium work rate, right footed, so again that's perfect for a defender with a low attacking, because he will stay exactly where he's supposed to be and behave himself. So that's good. We've got 83 pace, like I said, and overall that gives you 74 acceleration and 89 sprint speed. The rest of the headlines are more at the other end of the table, which we've got physical, which is 99 jumping. We've got strength of 99, which is amazing, and aggression of 80, which is just about right. We've got defending overall, which is 94, but we've got interceptions at 95, which is beautiful. We've got heading accuracy at 76. He is 6'2", so he's gonna win his fair share of headers here, guys. You got marking at 99, which is beautiful. Stand tackle at 95, which is even better, and again the slide tackle of 86, which is decent. I don't use that very much. You got composure of 92. You've even got short passing and long passing is 74, which is very good for a central defender, which means you've got some distribution from the back, and I'll be honest, he has. You've got shot power 71, which neither here nor there, and actually 79 if you're desperate for penalties or you're in a penalty shootout in weekend league. Actually, this guy can take a penalty for you, so that is not bad, is it? So overall, he's not a shining beacon of defenderage. You know, you're not going to go, oh, do I get him or Van Dijk 96 rated? You're weighing up the choices. This is a budget buy. You would have to have some Italian players to mix him in. I obviously have Firenze on the right hand side, and I would never swap that player out of my team. He is one of the best players I've ever played with. It ranked at the moment one of the top 11 players in FIFA for stats wise, and he feels like it, so I would never swap him out. And part of the reason I've done this is just basically to link him up and make it easier, because it does make it easier for me, and he is beautiful. So this is a decent card that can link up, and then I can have Sol Campbell on the other side. Also I've got now I'm really enjoying having Douglas Costa in my midfield as well. So Douglas Costa is there, and he is beautiful. He's scoring some goals at the moment as well, so he can link up with Barzagli and Firenze in my 4-3-3 formation. So we've seen what his stats are. You can see below we have some highlights. Again, my thoughts on the guy overall. Would I get him now if I had spare 200,000? Yeah, why not? You know, he's a 90 rated card. If you have Italian players, then definitely he is brilliant. He's definitely better than Chilean. If you look at his stats at the moment and match the two up, he is definitely better. So if you have a 90 rated Chilean and you want to swap in a better player and a more solid player, he is definitely the one for you. And he will not, you know, he will swap in nicely, and you can still get some coins back for Chilean if he's on a swap or an untradeable, not an untradeable. But again, his physical, his fitness is 60 odd, which looks like it could be a problem, but it isn't really, because he's a central defender. So I've played 2 games with him and he hasn't slowed up at the end. You can see it going down, but it's not to the detriment of he isn't running anymore. He slows down, you know, his bar goes down at the end of the game, that's all. But there's nothing that, you know, he slows down for. His anticipation is absolutely brilliant. He is in the right place at the right time. He is great at heading. He is good at corners, to be fair. He nearly scored a couple of corners for me in a couple of the games. His stand tackle is phenomenal. I have had players who are absolutely bolting towards him. He sticks out a leg and he's just taken it off him. And again, with that 74 passing, he is great. Now, if you don't have anything Italian or Juventus wise, I would say don't get him, because he's 200 grand and we have team of the season coming up in 11 days. So again, I would say definitely don't get him. If you have Italian players on an Italian team, this is a great addition to him, and I really like him when I'm playing with him. I really do like him. He is very good. He feels good. He feels more than good, in fact. I would say he feels great on the ball and solid in defence, and he's a great addition. But that's only if you have him. I've done him mainly because it's content for you guys and you can see and I can help you make a decision, but also at the same time I do have Firenze and Costa, and they're not going anywhere, so this is a great matchup for me and him. So there you go, that is my views on him. I would say definitely if you have an Italian team, do it. If you don't have an Italian team, wait, there is going to be better out there soon. So yeah, there you go. But it is end of era. It is sad times. A great Italian guy is on his way to God knows what. He's probably very rich, so you don't care. But other than that, guys, there you go. That is the review and do of Barzagli, the 90 rated centre back from Italia and Juventus. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Look after yourself, and if you can't look after yourself, find someone who can. Bye bye.
Guiding it through. Henri. To win the game. Well, they've got their noses in front right at the end here.
Well, the supporters are going absolutely nuts. They can't believe it.